This episode is brought to you by AJ+. North Korea's constitution describes its government as an independent socialist state. However, many other sources, including the CIA World Factbook, list North Korea as a one-man dictatorship. So what is a dictatorship, and how many countries are still run by dictators? A dictatorship is a form of authoritarian government in which complete power over the people and state is held by one person or political entity. The word is often used interchangeably with terms like tyranny, monarchy, totalitarianism, autocracy, despotism, and even sometimes with words like republic and democracy. For example, North Korea's full title is the Democratic People's Republic of North Korea. Modern dictatorships hardly ever refer to themselves as such. Often they will assume the mask of a democracy, complete with phony elections, in order to give legitimacy to their rule. Just look at the recent elections in Zimbabwe and Syria, for example. Once in power, dictators protect their station with military action, restrictions on personal freedoms, propaganda, and even state-sponsored terrorism. Hallmark signs of an authoritarian regime include state-controlled media, rampant corruption and cronyism, and a sizable gap between the wealthy elite and the poor. Often, the loose term of dictatorship is applied to any country where civil liberties are suppressed, and all the power is concentrated on one leader or single political unit. How many of these dictatorships exist in the world? It's hard to say. The majority of national governments operate on a spectrum between constitutional democracies like the United States and complete dictatorships like North Korea. There are many nations that fall in between. However, the Economist Intelligence Unit estimates that as of 2014, 52 countries are ruled by authoritarian regimes. Places like China, Cuba, Russia, Syria, and Zimbabwe are on this list, and there are many more. Unfortunately, dictatorships grew stronger in 2014, according to a watchdog organization, Freedom House. Their report, released in 2015, notes that more than half of the world's countries are considered partly free or not free, and there was an overall decline in global political rights and civil liberties last year. However, there are also studies that show most people want a government with democratic values. In the future, trends towards globalization, higher education, and a growing middle class may be the key to eliminating authoritarian governments once and for all. If you want to know who's really calling the shots in North Korea, check out this video from our friends at AJ+.
He's North Korea's very own George Washington, Joseph Stalin, and the Tooth Fairy combined.
Thank you for watching TestTube. Please subscribe.